The Bible absolutely nowhere identifies Satan with the serpent from the Garden of Eden or with Lucifer from Isaiah 14. Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion. Those identifications were not made until 2nd and 3rd century CE Christianity. They're not in the Bible. Now, a lot of folks are going to object to that and going to say, oh, you got to look in the book of Revelation where it refers to that ancient serpent, the red dragon with 7 heads. And they want that to be the serpent from the Garden of Eden. But it's not. There's a more ancient serpent who has many heads, who is also referred to as a dragon. That's Leviathan. That is part of a more archaic creation account than we have in Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. We can look in Isaiah 27:1. We can look in Psalm 74. Leviathan is in a bunch of different places represented as both a serpent and a dragon with multiple heads. So no, Revelation is not referring to the serpent from the Garden of Eden when it refers to that ancient serpent and that red dragon with 7 heads. Isaiah 14 is a sarcastic reference to the king of Babylon and refers to him as if he were this god, Halel ben Shachar, shining one, son of the dawn. This is imagery associated with deities associated with Venus, and this is why in the Latin Vulgate it was translated as Lucifer, which is a reference to one of the deities from the Roman pantheon. It has nothing to do with Satan. That identification was not made until after the Bible was complete as well. Now, some people are going to say, no, you've got to look in Luke where Jesus says, I saw Satan falling like lightning from heaven. And they say, aha, that is Lucifer's fall as described in Isaiah 14. But it's not. The imagery is more closely related to the book of Enoch, and specifically the animal apocalypse, where Enoch says, I looked up to the heavens, I saw a star fall to the earth, and then other stars fell to the first star. This is related to the representation of Satan as the dragon who falls to earth and then with his tail sweeps down a third of the stars of heaven. The book of Enoch had a lot of influence on the way the New Testament developed, and the representation in Luke of Satan falling from heaven more closely aligns with the story in the book of Enoch than it does with Isaiah 14, because Satan was not identified with the serpent from the Garden of Eden or with Lucifer from Isaiah 14 until well after the Bible had been completed. And the fit for this video has been the original Incredible Hulk.